everybody, and welcome to my channel. As you can see today, I come to you bearing it all as we prepare to talk everything skin and skincare. Personally, I've struggled with having the perfect skin since I was a teenager, and with that I have come to learn a lot of things when it comes to how to take care of your skin, how to maintain it, how to help it become the level one skin that you want it to be. So today I'll be sharing with you some of my routines that I do on a monthly, weekly, and daily basis, and just some of the tricks and hacks that I've learned along the way. Let's enjoy this journey together. Let's learn, let's grow, and let's glow. Lego. The first thing that I need to tell you guys is an official disclaimer. I am not an expert at skin stuff. I am not a dermatologist. These are just things that I do that work for me because I know my skin type. I've done some research. I've been with this skin for a minute now, many years. So I've just tested a lot of different products and routines that have reacted differently with my skin, and I've just found something finally that I'm comfortable with, that works for me, that I'm happy with, and that I tend to maintain, and which is what I'm sharing with you. So like I said, the first thing that you need to do when it comes to skin stuff is talk to a professional. Go see a dermatologist, find out your skin type, find out about the different imperfections that you have, what causes them, how can you avoid them, all of that, and let them recommend some things that could work for you, and then use those things. For myself, what I did is I went to a dermatologist, and I don't know if, I'm sure you can see, but basically I have a bit of acne on my face, and what I have is hormonal acne. For those who don't know what hormonal acne is I get acne during that time of the month when Auntie Flo visits town, and I break out. Also, I get them when I'm ovulating. So there's not much that can be done for me because it's not an extreme case. There's some people who get really, really bad hormonal acne, of which then they have to get some hormonal treatments and all of that. But my case is not extremely bad, so I didn't need them. I didn't need no hormonal balancing medicines, all of that. I am good. What I need to do is just basically manage my situation and, until further notice. So that's what I was recommended to do, at least. So hence how I worked on my skincare routine and how I come up with what I'm using currently. So what normally happens when my skin breaks out like it has done, as you can see now, I have a bad tendency of playing with the little acne, the pimples, and breaking them, hence the black spots that you can see on my skin, which is something I'm trying to avoid. However, because whenever I'm concentrating or reading something or watching something, or just if I'm concentrating on something and it's intense, I don't even know when I do it, but I start to break them, which is why I have the black spots, which is also something I am working on. But yeah, don't do that. It's a very bad thing to do. If you do it, just really try to avoid it. I would not recommend, because you're going to end up like me. Anyway, so back to now the official content to do with the video and skincare stuff. One of the products I showed you was my cleanser, what I use to wash my face, which is this Garnier product, and it is a Garnier Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Gel Wash. And it is for it works even for sensitive skin, which is something I have, a very sensitive skin. And basically it helps remove makeup, cleanse, soothes your skin, and it's good for your face, eyes, lips, and it has no perfume, which is also another very important element if you have sensitive skin. It's something that I use basically on a daily basis. I use it, as I show you in the video here, with a very clean face scrub. I use a different face scrub for my face from the one I use for the rest of my body. Again, another very important mistake that people make is the same thing that you use to scrub your face, they use for the rest of the body, which is not good, because normally the skin on your face is very sensitive. So in any other germs, and that's the other thing, the rest of the body normally has a lot of germs. So any other germs that is transferred to your face, chances are you're going to react to it. So just avoid it altogether. So I use a different scrub for my face from the one that I use for the rest of my body. And so I use this cleanser every day. normally twice a day, because I shower twice a day. And what I'll do is I'll just pour it on my sponge, as you can see in the video, and then just scrub gently, which is also something I think in the video you think I'm being a bit aggressive, but I'm not. It's more of a gentle scrub, just so I can really wash away all the dirt that is on my face, and dead skin that is on my face. In most cases when I've had acne like I do now, I have the little scabs, like the black top things, covers that come when you have a wound and then it heals. I get to have a lot of those. So whenever I rub my face with the cleanser and a scrub, it helps get rid of all of those things. So yes, I use this twice a day. When I do not use this, I use the black soap. The one I'm using currently is the Dudu or Soon African black soap, which I'm also going to insert a video of here, and yeah, so that is the other one that I use sometimes. But basically both of them are very gentle on your skin, which is something that is very important if you have sensitive skin. So very gentle on your skin, and yeah, so I use this twice a day. What can I say? It's some of its ingredients is water, glycerin, hydrogenated glycerin, so just a lot of glycerin. But it's basically very, 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 very light and very soft and very smooth for your skin. It's so far since I started using it, I've seen a lot of improvement in my skin. So that is the cleanser that I use. If not this one, the Dudu Soon. I will put details of where to get all the different items that I use for my skin in the description box. So in case you're interested in using anything that I'm going to use in this video, you can find them in the description box. Anyway, this is the cleanser that I use. Then I also use this, which is the Garnier Pure Active 3-in-1 clay, and it works as a wash, a scrub, and a mask. So this one is particularly for people who have oily skin that is prone to imperfections. So the other thing you need to know about me is the skin on my face particularly is very oily. So even when I don't use lotion, like now, I have not done anything to my skin yet since I washed it, but it already looks like I have moisturized, but I've not. So that's because I have oily skin. So I tend to use skin products that are for people with oily skin. So yes, this has been great so far. I used to use the blackhead cleanser. I used that for some time, but I feel like it didn't do much for me. Because at that time I was fighting the scars before I can attack the actual acne. So I think I was working backwards. So what I've done is now just decided to focus on fighting the acne, and then we can deal with the scarring later. So I use this about 3 times a week. I do masking once a week, mostly over the weekends. On a Saturday or on a Sunday, I'll do the mask like you see in this video. Then I leave it on for about 10 minutes. Over here, it says you should leave it on for 3 minutes, but I tend to just put it on, then go shower, or put it on, then come make my bed, whatever, then come back and wash it off. I feel like the longer I leave it there, the more my skin gets a chance to absorb the different goodness that is in this product right here. So what it says on the product itself, so you can use it for a wash, and for the wash you can apply it daily on a wet face and then you rinse through. You can also use it as a scrub. So every day you can gently massage it to exfoliate your skin, which is something at the end of this video I'm showing you how I wash my face. I do a bit of exfoliating. So once I am done masking, what I do is I just rub through with the product and make sure that it has really entered my body. I use it to exfoliate my skin as well. And then they recommend that you use it 3 times per week. And you can apply it on a dry face. I prefer applying it to either wet face, or something like after I've washed my face, I just dab my face with a towel, and then it's not so completely dry. So I like having my skin a bit moist when I apply the mask and then use it on my skin. But basically, this is the other product that I use, this Garnier 3-in-1 clay mask. It's amazing, would recommend it, highly recommend it. It's perfect magic. So this is the other product that I use. So once I am done doing that, another thing that I use also alternatively is this other mask, which is a black charcoal peel-off mask. So this one I normally use, I don't know if you can, too much light, anyway. I don't know if you can see it now. It's a peel-off mask, and this I normally use to get rid of those little clogged pores like around your nose. I normally have, you know, the little white, what are they called? Whiteheads. I tend to have them on my nose, under my lip, on my chin, and sometimes over here on my forehead. So I use this also as well to get rid of those. And what I normally do is I'll just apply it on my face, then leave it on to dry, and then you literally just peel it off. It looks completely black. I don't know if it looks completely black. And yeah, so I apply it also sometimes once a week, sometimes once in 2 weeks, or as need on a need basis, depending on how often I see the little whiteheads on my skin, on my face. And then yeah, it helps with that. So when I peel off the mask, you can literally see the little whiteheads coming off out of my pores. So this is also actual magic. Get it for yourself, guys. It's amazing. So yeah, that's the other product that I use for my face. Now let's get into tendering to the skin a bit further. So the other product, once I've washed my face, I always like to go in with a toner. Absolutely important. Another step that people need to incorporate in their skincare routine is a toner. It's great, especially for people who have oily skin like myself. And basically what this toner does, it's more for like not only balancing your skin tone, but also just helps purify. So the other thing that I also realized with this is no matter how much I've washed my face, when I use a toner, I always tend to find it. Let me just show you. The other thing that you'll need when using a toner is some cotton pads. I use these cotton pads from Everyday. You can find them everywhere in supermarkets, local supermarkets in Kigali. And what I normally do is I dab a little bit of the toner onto the cotton pad, as like this. You don't need that much of it. And I just rub it on my face. Do you see that? It has this like really good soothing feeling that it gives you, and just helps to get rid of all those little dirt or imperfections that you didn't catch when you were washing your face. The toner can help with that. And this toner is also a Garnier toner. I don't know if you can see. It's a Garnier organic toner, pure. I don't know if it's called thyme or thyme. But anyway, this is a vegan formula, and it's also for combination to oily skin. So this works perfectly for my skin. So I apply this right after I've washed my face. And normally when I've washed my face, I like to dry it with a clean towel. So a clean white towel. This one has a little stain. I don't know what I've been doing, but yeah, a clean white towel. I don't use the same towel that I use on my body to dry my body. I don't use the same towel on my face. I use a clean towel, different towel on my face than the one I usually use for my body to dry my body. So anyway, this is what I would normally do. Sorry, I'm looking at myself. I'm not looking at you guys. So I would tone my face right after washing it, and it has dried with that. And as you can see, like I said, each time, I don't know if you can tell, but each time, there you go, each time I use a toner, no matter how well I've washed my face, there's still some dirt that I find on the cotton pad. I've never understood that formula, but that's just how it goes. So this is another perfect reason as to why you need to incorporate a toner into your skincare routine. So yeah, never forget the neck, guys. The neck is equally important. It's part of your face. It's like those people who wear makeup and you can see makeup just here, but then the neck looks like it belongs to a different person. So don't do that to your skin. Whatever skin products you use, always remember to apply on your neck as well, below your chin. Just get in there with the product. Great. So that is the next step that I do after washing my face. I apply a toner. Now, Because of my situation with my acne and my black spots, I have two products that I've been using for my skin that have really been helping, and these products are vitamin C serum. Guys, vitamin C serum is an absolute important product that everybody needs to be using for their skin. It's very good for radiance. It leaves your skin feeling very moisturized, very youthful, very fresh. So I always like to incorporate vitamin C serum in my skincare routine. The one I'm currently using is this focus. Yes, there you go. Is this Revolution vitamin C serum, and it's been working amazing for my skin so far. The other product that I use is this one. It is a dark spot corrector for my little dark spots, for when I break my acne and then it leaves scars. So I've also started using this. I've been using it for about 2 weeks now, and I only have good things to say about it. And it's also a Revolution product. I don't know if you can see that. So it's a Revolution dark spot corrector. There you go. All of these products are cruelty free, which is also very important to me. They're both vegan, so you know when it's vegan, it's good. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. Definitely good stuff for your skin. So this I use every day, twice a day. Whenever I wash my face, whenever I shower, I use this on my skin. This I use 3 times a week, and this one is meant to be used only in the evening. This you can use AM and PM, but this is mostly PM. And since I'm shooting this video at 6, it is definitely PM, so I'll be applying this as well. And what I like to do is just drop, there you go, 1, 2, 3, just 3 drops are more than enough. And then I absorb it into the skin. Just make sure it has really entered your skin. There we go. It smells very like citrusy, like an orange kind of. Yeah, a little bit. But yeah, it's very good. So I've been using this to kind of help with, you know, color correction on my face for all the black spots that I currently have, thanks to me playing with my acne, a habit that I'm trying to stop. But yes, so this is the next product that I use. Once I've let that sit and absorb into my skin, I go in with the vitamin C serum. I normally use about 2 pumps is enough for me. I try not to use too much product on my skin because, like I said, I have oily skin, so I don't like piling too much product on my face, because again, it beats the purpose of what I'm trying to do, which is leave my skin feeling as open and as fresh and like it can breathe as much as possible. So yeah, and what I normally like to do is ignore my neck fat, is go upward on my neck, so that, you know, you get all the way of your skin sags and falls. So it's always nice to massage your neck going upwards, and then your eyes like that as well, just so we're fighting gravity here, guys. We're trying to fight gravity. So that's what I like to do, and just let that absorb as well. So that is the vitamin C serum, and yeah, and just like that, I feel already a major difference in how my skin feels. But it doesn't stop there. You thought it was stopping there? No, boo, no boo. The next product that I like going in with is, oh gosh, this video is gonna be so long. The next product I like to go in with is the Garnier Pure Active Daily Mattifying Moisturizer. So this is the moisturizer that I use on my skin. Let me just show you. There you go. There you go. And I use this again twice a day. When I don't use this, because this I prefer to use maybe in the morning and stuff. When I don't use this, I use oils. All of them, and all the oils I use are 100% natural oils. This is aloe vera oil. I don't know if you can see that. There you go. Aloe vera is very good for attacking again spots. So spots like this that I have on my face, acne, all of that. It's very good for your skin. You can do some research on that. So when I don't use this moisturizer, I use this especially in the evenings, the aloe vera oil, or I go in with some cinnamon oil, which is also 100% natural cinnamon oil. You help it focus. There you go. And I use this on my face as well. But for today's video, I'm going to go in with this moisturizer. And once again, I try not to use too much product. That is more than enough for me. And I rub, 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 rub. And then just rub it softly into my skin. Don't forget the neck, guys. So just massage it into the skin and help it absorb into the skin. I've been using this again for a while now, but so far I feel very, very good about it. Generally I feel good about all Garnier products. Actually, Garnier, you know, holla at your girl, ready to be an ambassador for your products. But so far I feel very good about Garnier products. I feel my skin has really improved since I started using most of these Garnier products. I can see the difference in my skin. There's more clarity, there's less acne breakouts. It's been working wonders, so I love them. So this is the other product that I use. The other thing that I use on my skin every single day that most people will say, oh, but you're a black girl, you don't need it, you have melanin, blah, 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 is sunscreen. Guys, sunscreen is absolutely important. But before I get into the sunscreen, because that's the last thing that I normally apply on my face, I always use some eye cream because age. So I use some eye cream, and the one that I'm currently using is a Garnier anti-age eye care. It's an eye cream, and basically this is just supposed to help fight off any wrinkles that could be about to come onto my face, because we are determined to fight off age. I'm one of those people. And you know, it's highly recommended. Research shows that it's highly recommended that you start using anti-aging products by the time you're 27. Just so by the time you're in your 30s and your skin is finally now really succumbing to age and you start bringing actual wrinkles, you've already laid the foundation to fight against the wrinkles. So I've started early. I'm one of those people. So I use some anti-aging skincare products, the eye cream being one of them. Most of the products that I use for my skin also have an element of anti-aging product. What is it? Anti-aging, what are they called? Ingredients in them as well. So it's just what I prefer to do. So this particular one that I use is this Garnier Organic Anti-Age Eye Care, and I use it again as well twice a day. You don't really need that much. That's why even a small little what is it, size like this, I think this is 15 ml, is more than enough for me, and it takes me through maybe a month, maybe two, depending. So you see, I don't use that much of it. So that one pinch is, I feel like I already got enough product. And what I like to do is just rub it into the skin around my eyes. So the wrinkles normally come here, the wrinkles appear around this area. So I want to attack them before they even show up. So, which is why, again, remember, go against gravity, So that's how I apply it. Other side as well. There you go. Then I let that sit and absorb. There you go. Now, what would normally be the last step would be the sunscreen, but because it's already evening, I told you guys it's evening while I'm shooting this video, I'll not be using any sunscreen because I'm going to bed and there's no sun outside. But normally I always apply sunscreen before I leave the house. Even when I'm just going to be in the house, as long as it's daytime, I use sunscreen. And the sunscreen I'm currently using is the Aveeno sunscreen, which protects and hydrates. It's SPF 50. Let me just show that to you. There you go. So you can see it says it gives 24 hours hydration. So it's also good. It's also good as a moisturizer. It's lightweight. Again, remember, because I have oily skin, I need lightweight sunscreen just so my skin can really breathe. It's not you know, being suffocated by the amount of products that I've put on my skin. And this one is sweat plus water resistant for up to 80 minutes. But yeah, so this is the sunscreen that I use. I use it religiously. Sunscreen is absolutely important, so please incorporate some sunscreen into your skin and you'll be grateful. Sunscreen is great for even to act as an anti-aging product, because the whole idea behind wrinkles is that your skin is breaking. One of the things that breaks your skin is exposure to too much sunlight or too much sun heat, because your skin gets dry, then it breaks. So that's what you're trying to avoid. So it would be unfortunate that you have gone through all these steps to moisturize your skin, make sure that it's good, and then you go out there and in 30 minutes, just because you've been in the sun, it dries up and then you eventually start cracking up and get wrinkles. That would be really unfortunate. So sunscreen is absolutely important, and it's also great for avoiding discoloration. So I think I'm getting better, but I used to have there you go. The way you can always see that line, it used to be really intense, where you could see a line between this area of my body, which is kind of lighter because it's not as exposed to the sun, compared to this part of my body, which is always exposed to the sun, that looks a lot darker. So since I started incorporating sunscreen into my skincare routine, it has really helped. To even out my skin tone and make sure that my skin color is balanced all over my body. Is that all? Is that all? Oh, no. The rest of my body, gosh, I focused on my face. The other product that I use for my skin is, one second. I'm back. All right, so now that we've talked about everything that I use for my face, let's get into what I use for the rest of my body. I moisturize daily my body. Even when I'm going to bed, I'm one of those people who still moisturize, because ain't nobody trying to be ashy. At least not me. At least not in 2021. Pana, that's not my life. That's not my portion. Okay? So I use moisturizer literally every day, two times a day, every time I shower. And the moisturizer I'm currently using is this Garnier Body Intense 7-Day Hydration Lotion. And it says it gives hydration. The hydration is felt for up to 7 days. And it is packed with probiotics and aloe vera. So this one is for normal skin, because as much as my skin is oily in my face area, the rest of my body just generally has normal skin and it's fast absorbing. So this is the lotion that I use. Again, Garnier, because I'm a bit of an addict, and it has aloe vera, like I said. So same as the oil that I use, I try to incorporate a lot of aloe vera in my skincare routine. So that is the lotion that I use for my body. However, there's always those times in the year, like during the dry season, which is normally in Rwanda, it's about from May, maybe, I would say May to about September, when the weather is just super dry, the air is super dry, and my skin just needs a bit of more love. Especially my arms and my legs, they can tend to get a bit dry, and I don't like looking ashy. So during those times, or when it looks really sunny outside, I like to also go in with this lotion, which is a Cetaphil moisturizing cream, and this is for very dry and sensitive skin. There you go. And I will just apply this just on my arms and my legs because those are the ones that tend to suffer the most when it's really dry or hot outside. So I use them on my hands and on my legs, and it works wonders for my skin. So I use those too. The very last thing I'm going to show you in the skincare video is something I recently got, something that I'm about to start incorporating into my skincare routine. And it is this vibrating face roller and massager, and this is what it looks like. I'm sure if you've on the internet you've seen these around, and that's what it looks like. And there you go. And basically the facial roller, which is this one, is supposed to help with firmness, circulation, so blood circulation all over your face, and to improve your skin tone. And then the eye roller, which is this one, is supposed to help reduce puffy eyes, reduce dark circles, which is something I have, and then inflammation. So you know the way sometimes you wake up and you know you especially if you've been in the sun, you can have a bit of inflammation. This is supposed to help with that. So this is another thing that I am incorporating into my skincare routine that I love, and I can't wait to see what it will do for my skin. Especially since it vibrates, it will feel so massagey, if that makes sense. But yeah, that is the last product. This video is going on forever. Anyways, thanks for watching. And once again, just remember to consult a dermatologist, find out what works for your skin, find out what's best for your skin, and use that. This is just a little insight into what I use for my skin that has been working. And I thought I'd share with you. Before I break off and wish and bid thee a goodbye, remember to moisturize your lips too, guys. Ain't nobody wants some ashy ass, cracked ass lips. So very important step. Some lip balm, very good. This is the Himalaya lip balm. It has wheat gram, I don't know what wheat gram oil is, but carrot seed oil, and this says it nourishes your lips, prevents drying and chapping. So very good product, and I use this also as many times as I can in the day because, you know, like I said, no dry lips up in this household, at least not my household. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching this video. Please let me know if you like this kind of content and if you want me to do more content like this. But yeah, I just wanted you to have a little bit of insight into what I do for my skin, and so we can take this journey together. If there's improvements that are going to happen, I'll be sure to take you along and show you what happens to my skin as the improvements happen. But for now, y'all have a very good week ahead of you. Make it productive, spread love, no corona, and yeah, peace out. Love you. Bye.